Hello viewer, welcome again. In this video delves into the topic of telepathy, also known as extrasensory perception, ESP, and explores the different types of telepathy and theories behind its mechanisms. Telepathy, also known as extrasensory perception, ESP, is the ability to communicate or transfer information without using the 5 traditional senses of sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. It is often thought of as a form of psychic ability or a sixth sense. There are different types of telepathy, including telepathic communication, the transfer of thoughts or ideas between individuals without the use of words or traditional communication methods. Telepathic perception, the ability to sense or perceive information without using the 5 traditional senses. Remote viewing, the ability to see or sense events or locations that are not within the direct line of sight. The exact mechanisms behind telepathy are not fully understood, and it is still considered a controversial topic in the scientific community. Some researchers believe that telepathy may be linked to quantum physics, while others propose that it may be the result of a heightened level of psychic ability or intuition. Some theories suggest that telepathy may involve the transfer of information through electromagnetic waves or through a subtle energy field that surrounds the body. It is also proposed that telepathy may be the result of a direct link between the minds of 2 individuals, allowing for the transfer of thoughts and emotions without the use of words. Despite the lack of scientific evidence, many people claim to have experienced telepathic communication or perception. Some individuals may be more naturally inclined to telepathic abilities, while others may develop these skills through training or meditation. The practice of telepathy and extrasensory perception is not always easy, and it takes a lot of practice and patience. Some people are more naturally inclined to develop psychic abilities, while others may need to put in more effort. The best way to develop telepathic skills is through regular practice and training. This can include things like meditation, visualization, energy work, practicing telepathic exercises with a partner. There are also many different techniques that can be used to enhance telepathic abilities. For example, some people may find that visualization and mental exercises can help them to focus their thoughts and increase their psychic sensitivity. Others may prefer to use meditation or energy work to help them develop their psychic abilities. It is important to note that telepathy is not a guaranteed or reliable method of communication. Like any psychic ability, telepathy is subject to error and misinterpretation. It is also important to remember that telepathy should not be used as a replacement for traditional forms of communication. It is best used as a supplement to traditional forms of communication. Additionally, it is important to be skeptical when it comes to claims of telepathic abilities. Not everyone who claims to have telepathic abilities actually possesses them. And, it's important to remember that telepathic abilities are not a replacement for traditional forms of communication. In summary, telepathy is the ability to communicate or transfer information without using the 5 traditional senses of sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. The exact mechanisms behind telepathy are not fully understood, and it is still considered a controversial topic in the scientific community. It is possible to develop telepathic abilities through practice and training, but it is important to remember that telepathy is not a guaranteed or reliable method of communication. It's important to be skeptical when it comes to claims of telepathic abilities, and it's important to remember that telepathic abilities are not a replacement for traditional forms of communication. If you learned something from the video, share it with friends. And please do like and subscribe to our channel.